I think it's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Nói to con nhé, nói to lên nhé.
Ming Nok, chào con.
Yes, hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Nok?
Oh, well, as fit as a fiddle.
Fit as a fiddle. That's good to hear. Ting, have you got a camera yet? I never get to see you.
Sorry, I don't have.
Okay. Ming Nok, can you turn your camera on, please? Great. Thank you, Ming Nok. So how is your day, Ming Nok? Sorry, how is your week? Sorry, your day's just started. I know. Sorry.
Yes, this day I do everything is enthusiastic and really energetic. And sometimes I feel like I run out of energy.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like I run out of energy.
Yes.
Okay. Have to keep using the pronoun. Sometimes I feel like I ran out of energy. Okay. Ming Nok, tell me about a typical day for you. Tell me about a typical day.
No, maybe like I just wake up and maybe
Yeah. So wake up at what time?
it's I think it's about 9 to 10 a.m.
Oh, so on a typical, no, not today, but on a typical day.
Yes, it's typical.
Typical, or what? On a typical weekday.
Yes.
You wake up at 9 or 10 a.m.
Yes.
Wow, that's late for a Vietnamese student.
But it's still summertime, so I think I could
Oh,
chill
okay.
a little bit. Yes.
Okay. So what about when you are back at school?
Oh, maybe back at school, I think I will try to wake up earlier, maybe 8 or 8:30.
Okay, 8 or you say 8
Yes.
or past 8.
Yes, 8:30.
Yeah, or 8:30.
Yes.
Either, yeah, 8 or 8:30 or 8 or
Yes.
8:30. Okay, what time do you start school?
I'm not sure, maybe it's in the last of August we'll come back to school.
Okay, what time do you usually start school?
Oh, it's about like the day of school or when we start to come back.
Yeah, what time? When you go to
Oh.
school, what time do you start?
Oh, well, I learn as in the afternoon, so maybe it's about 1:45 or maybe just 1:30.
1:30.
Yes, 1:30.
Yeah, or 1:30. 1:30.
Yes.
Don't need to say and. Okay, thank you, Ming Dong. Good. All right, these are the sort of questions you might get asked in part 1, of course. So it's good to practice them. Okay, Viet Ang. Xin chào Viet Ang.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Ang?
I'm good.
Good. Bao Lang. Bao Lang. Xin chào.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Bao Lang?
I'm doing great.
Great. Good. And who else can I see? Bao Ling. Chào con, Bao Ling.
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
How are you, Bao Ling?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Can you speak a little bit louder or make your microphone a little bit louder, please, Bao Ling? It's very quiet.
Yes.
Okay. Bao Ming, Michael, chào con.
Hello, Mr. Rick.
How are you?
I'm a bit nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Well, I have 1 month left to prepare for what I'm about to do.
Okay, good. So that, in a way, being nervous makes you study a bit harder. So that's okay.
Yes.
Right? It's good motivation. Tuan Son. Xin chào, Tuan Son.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Tuan Son?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Feng Ling. Good morning, Feng Ling. Good morning.
Hello, teacher. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you.
Good. And Nok Ha, chào con.
Hi.
How are you, Nokha?
Great, thank you.
Good. Okay. Can everyone turn their cameras on, please, so I can hear you? Sorry, I can see you. Okay, Bao Ming, I can see you. Feng Ling, I can see you. Nokha, I can see you. Bao Ling, thank you. Ming Nok, I see you. Bao Lang, Viet Ang, Tu and Son. Okay, everyone. So, welcome to class. Let's get started, everyone. Thank you for coming on time, by the way. That's great. It means we can start early. It means we can finish on time. So, what we're going to do today is I'm just going to give you a quick test, okay? Just, again, more word formation exercises, but not many, because today I want to focus on writing task 1. The reason I want to focus on this is because some of you have sent me exercises during the week, which is great, okay? It's great that some of you are doing extra work. And I can see that some of you are not doing the overview paragraph very well. Now, remember, the overview is the most important paragraph of task 1. This is where you get your most marks. If you don't do the overview paragraph correctly, it's hard to do the rest of the task correctly. You must get the overview paragraph right. And getting the overview paragraph right just means identifying the main features of the graph, the table, the chart, the map, whatever you are looking at. You have to identify the main features correctly. Writing about them isn't so difficult. You can all do that now, but identifying the main features, some of you are still having trouble with that. So we'll do a little bit of practice with that, and we'll also I want to try and finish the process diagram that we've been looking at for the last couple of weeks. You might remember we are looking at the life cycle of the silkworm and how to make silk, how silk is made. So I want to try and finish off that as we can. Next week, we will focus more on speaking. Okay, I know some of you have got the test coming up soon, like Michael. So we will focus on that. And then the week after that, we will focus more on writing task 2, which I know a couple of you, like Bao Lang, haven't had much practice at. Before we start, are there any questions? Any questions? Okay, and before I start, Bao Lang.
Yes.
Did the information I sent you about writing task 2, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you have any questions about that?
I guess no.
Okay, good. All right, everyone. So I'm going to share with you just some more practice word formation exercises. All right, for those of you who were here last week, remember we did exercise 1. This week we are doing exercise 2. So there are only 8 of them. Only 8. So please read the sentences and put in the correct form of the word you see here. And then send me your answers in chat. Okay, just send me 8 words in chat. Does anyone have any questions about this? This is the same as what we did last week, just different words, of course. Okay, everyone, please start. If you are not sure, of course, just guess. So there are 2 reasons why we are doing this. One, of course, is revision. And the other one is maybe some of these words might be new to you. So they will be adding to your vocabulary. So if you don't know, don't worry, just guess and go to the next one. Just check who else we have here. Fong Ling, I can see. Naka, Bao Lang. So just exercise 2, everyone. Just 8 words is all you are sending me. Okay, who is first today? Okay, I've got yours. Thank you, Michael. Very good, Michael. You 100%. So, Michael,
Yes.
okay, were any of those difficult for you, or you knew them
Oh,
all?
yeah, I knew them all. Honestly, there wasn't any new words to like.
Okay, good. Okay, that's great. That's good. You know all these words. That's great. So just while I'm waiting for the next one, Michael. So what are you practicing at the moment for the IELTS?
I will specialize in practicing writing and
Yeah.
maybe some speaking because I don't think that I will be able to put my nerves down when I get in the test.
Okay. I think you don't need to be nervous, Michael. Okay. You don't need to be nervous because I think already you can speak very well. All right. So the main thing, we will practice more about this in the next few weeks before you do the test. But the only thing, as I've said before, you need to focus on is not to talk too much. Okay.
Yes, I know
Okay.
that.
Yeah, you know that. So your vocabulary is good enough already, Michael. Okay.
Yes.
And so all you just need to focus on is basically just answering the question, and that's all. Okay.
Oh,
Don't feel like you have to give a long speech for every question.
yes.
Okay, but we will practice that more in the next few weeks. But being a little bit nervous is of course a very good thing, I think. Okay, because it makes you concentrate, makes you focus. So being a little bit nervous is fine, but you don't have anything to worry about. Does that make sense, Michael?
Yes.
Okay, so being nervous is fine, but you don't need to worry. Okay, so looking at everyone else's answers. Zung Ha, just checking yours now. Actually, be quicker if you can read them. Nok Ha,
Yes.
can you please read me your answers that you have written down?
I just read them in the order, so
Correct.
I don't have
Correct.
to read the numbers.
You do not. No.
Disability,
Yeah.
unemployed,
Yeah.
living,
Yeah.
guide,
Yeah.
undesirable, confusion,
Yeah.
unaware, respect,
Yeah. And unaware. What was the last one? Nokha?
respect.
Respect. Okay. Good. All right. You got 4 out of 8. Thank you, Nokha. All right. Who is next? Ming Nok.
Yes.
Can you please read me your answers?
Yes. Disability,
Yes.
unemployed,
Yes.
savings,
Yes.
guideline,
Yes.
desirable,
Yes.
refusal,
Yes.
unaware,
Yes.
and respectful.
Okay. 7 out of 8. Ming Nok, thank you. Bao Ling,
Yes,
can you read me your answers, please?
yes. Disability,
Yes.
unemployed,
Yes.
savings,
Yes.
guidance,
Yes.
disabled,
Yes.
refusal,
Yes.
awareness,
Yes.
respectful.
Okay. 7 out of 8. Thank you, Bao Ling. Nokha, I've already done. Next. Bao Lang,
Yes.
can you please read me your answers?
Disability,
Yes.
unemployed,
Yes.
saving,
Yes.
guidance,
Yes.
desirable,
Yes.
refusal,
Yes.
awareness,
Yes.
and respectful.
Yes. Okay. 7 out of 8. Bao Lang, thank you. Ting,
I'm here.
yeah, can you read me your answers, please?
Disability,
Yes.
unemployed,
Yes.
saving,
Yeah.
guidance,
Yes.
desirable,
Yes.
refusal,
Yes.
aware,
Yes.
and respectful.
Okay. 6 out of 8. Thank you, Ting. Tu and Son.
Disabilities,
Yes.
employed,
Yes.
saving,
Yes.
guidance,
Yes.
desirable,
Yes.
refusal,
Yes.
unaware,
Yes.
respectful.
Okay. 5 out of 8. Tu and Son. Thank you. Fong Ling.
Disability,
Yes.
employee,
Yes.
savings,
Yes.
guidance,
Yes.
desirable,
Yes.
refusal,
Yes.
unaware, and
Yes.
respectful.
Okay. 7 out of 8. Fong Ling, 7. You one wrong. Okay. Viet Ang, just waiting for you, please. Viet Ang.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Have you finished?
Yes, disability,
Yes.
unemployment,
Yes.
saving,
Yes.
guidance,
Yes.
desirable,
Yes.
refusal,
Yes.
unaware,
Yes.
respectful.
Okay. 6 out of 8. Viet Ang, 6 out of 8 for you. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So I'll just go through all the correct answers with you now. Okay, number 1, everyone, despite her severe disability is the correct answer. Disability. Tu and Son.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the one you got wrong, Tu and Son. So disability is the noun.
I thought I said disabilities.
Did you? I don't think that's what you said to me in chat. Hang on, I'll just have a look.
I
Severe disability. Okay, you put disability. Okay, I'll let you have that, Tu and Son. Okay. Okay, Tu and Son, that one is also correct. All right. So you could have singular or plural. Okay, Tu and Son. So that's fine. Okay, next one. Number 11 is unemployed. Being unemployed. Okay, was the correct answer. Most people got that. Unemployed is number 12. Number 13. Okay, everyone got the right word. Some of you forgot to make it plural. Needs to be plural. So, Bao Lang.
Yes.
Number 13. Can you pronounce the answer correctly for me, please?
Is savings.
Good. Very good. Very clear, Bao Lang. Good. Savings, everyone. Some people said saving. Okay. Your savings can be very high. Must be plural. Okay, not singular. Number 14. Guidance. Guidance. Due to the pilot's guidance, the aircraft managed to land safely. Number 15, it's important to also see the less desirable. I think everyone got that correct. Desirable. Number 16, I think everyone got this correct as well. I was surprised at his refusal to give up. Okay, number 17, children are often careless and unaware. Unaware, most of you got that correct. And the last one, again, I think most people got correct. She is always respectful. Respectful towards her parents. Okay, so again, the correct answers just quickly: disability, unemployed, saving, must be plural, guidance, desirable, refusal, unaware, and respectful. And congratulations again, Bao Ming, you got 100%. And also, well done for those of you who only got one wrong. Are there any questions? Okay. Just going to share another screen with you now, once I find it. Okay, Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Can you see the bar chart, the one that you sent me this week? Can you see that on the screen?
Yeah, teacher.
That's great. All right. So thank you for sending this to me, Viet Ang, because I'm going to use this as an example now to help everyone practice both the paraphrasing and the overview for a task 1 essay. Sorry, Viet Ang, did you have something to say? Sorry, do you have a question for me?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Viet Ang. Okay, everyone. Meng Nok,
Yes.
can you please read the 2 sentences to me, please?
The first 2 sentences?
Yes.
Yes. The bar chart shows the percentage of males and females aged 18 to 20 in the city who participated in various activities in 1 month in 2015. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparison where relevant.
Okay, great reading, Ming Nok. Okay, perfect pronunciation. Very good English. Perfect. Okay, every word was correct. All right, so this is a very simple bar chart, as you can see, everyone. Okay, males and females. It's comparing across 5 different sports: basketball, cycling, football, swimming, and hockey. Okay, so what we need to discuss, and I'm going to get you to write this for me in just a moment, okay, is the overview. How many sentences, Bao Lai, how many sentences should an overview be?
It's about 2 or 3 sentences.
Correct, is correct. Thank you, Bao Lai. 2 or 3 sentences, which means you need 2 or 3 main features of this graph. Okay, so you can see here the x-axis shows the percentage of males and females who do each individual sport. The y-axis shows the 5 sports. The white colored or blank bar is males, while the black bar is females. Okay, this is a very simple graph, very easy graph. So it should be easy for you to look at the main features. And the main features, of course, are the overview. As Bao Lang just told us, you need 2 or 3 sentences for this. So can you please all look at the graph just for a few seconds? Then I'm going to ask each of you what the main features are, do you think? Going to start with you, Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Okay, what is the first main feature you notice in this graph? What can you notice?
I think that football has the highest percentage in male activity.
Okay, it does. Good. Michael, Bao Ming,
Yeah.
what is something else? What is another main feature of this graph?
What else? The football sport, in men's dormitory dominates females.
Okay, so same as Bao Ling. Okay, all right. So we have 2 people saying football. Males play more football than females. Okay. Tu and Som,
Yes.
what else can you, looking at this graph, what else can you tell me?
Females like to cycling than males.
Sorry, females like cycling. Yeah, and so sorry, did you say females like cycling more than males?
Yes.
Okay, that's true. Hong Ling,
Yes.
what is something else you can tell me looking at this graph?
I think for I think that most of the activities have more males and female, especially especially football.
Okay, you're sort of on the right track. Mokha,
Yes.
can you tell me something no one else has mentioned yet? Is there anything you have noticed? So everyone has noticed that football, okay, males prefer playing football, and football is the most popular sport with males. Can you tell me something else?
Ho-
Sorry?
Hockey had the less participants.
Very good. Okay,
Male
correct. Hockey is the least popular sport. Good. Ting, is there anything you can tell me?
Wait.
Anything, Ting? Anything that someone hasn't mentioned yet? Okay, Meng Nok,
Yes.
is there anything you can tell me that people haven't mentioned yet? So to summarize, people have so far said football is the most popular sport with males, cycling is the most popular sport with females, and hockey is the least popular sport. Anything else?
I think that males into basketball is twice as much as females.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Viet Ang,
Yes, teacher.
is there anything you can tell me that anybody else hasn't yet? Anything you notice?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. So,
Yes. Teacher.
yeah, sorry, Viet Ang, what did you want to say?
Yes, I know. Yes.
Okay, is there anything else you noticed, Viet Ang, or not?
I know. Yes.
Okay. So everyone, you've identified most of the things that can go into an overview, but remember you only need 2 or 3 sentences. So you have to summarize. Okay. Now looking at the things that make up this graph, okay, there are 3 main things. Okay, 3 main things make up this graph. Bao Lang, I'm thinking of 3 main things make up this graph. What is the first thing?
That is the highest figure of football.
No, it's not one of the main things. There are 3 main factors in this graph. So you are getting, that is a little bit too much detail. So there are 3 main things that this graph is about. All right. The first one is, I'll give you a clue, everyone, because I want to go quickly through this. The first one is males. Bao Lang, what is the second thing?
The second thing is females.
Correct. And what do you think the third thing might be? What are males and females doing?
Doing sport.
Correct. Okay, everyone. So the 3 main things to look at the graph like this, okay, are males, all right, females, right? And what are they doing? They are doing sport. And so for the overview, I hope I'm making this simple enough. If not, I will explain more. Okay, for the overview, you are always trying to look at what is the biggest or the strongest or the most, what is the least or the smallest or less. Okay, for the overview, remember, you are always looking for the main features. So for this graph, okay, when you are looking at males, females, and sport, okay, as most of you noticed, you can see straight away, football is the most popular sport with who? Bao Ling, football is the most popular sport with who?
With male.
Okay, what is the most popular sport for females? Bao Ling, cycling. Okay, what is the least popular sport for male?
It's hockey.
As hockey, correct. What is the least popular sport for females, Bali?
It's hockey too.
Good. There's also hockey. Okay, so these are the things you need for your overview. What is the most? Football. What is the least? Okay. What is the one that females like doing most? Is cycling. What is the one males like doing most? Is football. All right. The thing that you mentioned to me, Meng Nok, about basketball, okay, has twice as many males as females is true, but that is something for the detail paragraph. Does that make sense, Meng Nok?
Oh, yes, understood.
Okay, so for the overview, you're just looking at the main features. What is the most? What is the least? Males do what the most? Females do what the most? Males do what the least? Females do what the least? Okay. So what I want everyone to do now is, first of all, I want you, please, to write the paraphrase. All right. first paragraph of writing task 1, as I'm sure you remember, is always a paraphrase. And it is always a paraphrase of the first sentence. Let me just quickly remind you how a paraphrase can look. Are we? Actually, it's the wrong one. Okay. These are a couple. This again is just to remind you. All right. Paraphrases. Michael, Bao Ming,
Yep.
can you please read question 1?
The diagram below shows the process of photosynthesis.
Correct.
Paraphrase.
It's pronounced photosynthesis, by the way. Can you
Yeah.
say that, please, Michael?
Photosynthesis. And
Correct.
it's
Good. Can you please read the paraphrase?
all right. The illustration demonstrates how plants produce energy from sunlight.
Okay, that is an example of a perfect paraphrase. Okay, we've got demonstrates instead of shows, and we've got a definition of what photosynthesis is. Plants producing energy from sunlight. Tu and Son,
Yes.
can you read question 2, please?
The diagram below shows how electricity is produced in a nuclear power station.
Good. And can you please read the paraphrase?
The illustration below shows the process of how nuclear power plants make electricity.
Good. Good reading, Tu and Son. Okay, so again, everyone, you can see how instead of diagram, the word illustration has been used. And instead of using synonyms in this example, all that's happened is that the order of the words has been changed. So using pretty much the same words, but just change the order. Okay, again, to show how versatile your English is. All right. So I'm going to share this link with you now, everyone. So I want you all, please, to write a paraphrase, okay, of this. Then I want you to write an overview, okay, so of this graph. A paraphrase and an overview. The paraphrase is going to be a paraphrase of this, okay? The overview is going to be 2 or 3 sentences about the main features of this graph. And remember, I said to you before, this graph has 3 main parts, okay? What males do, what females do, and the different sports. And remember, for the overview, you are always looking at the main features, which is, as I said, biggest, smallest, greatest, least, that kind of thing. Always. Main features. Are there any questions? Okay, going to send this to you in chat. Okay, please click on the link and write your paraphrase and your overview. Feng Ling,
Yes.
what are the 2 ways you can start your overview?
Overview, overall, and it can be clearly singular.
Excellent, Feng Ling. Perfect. Good. Feng Ni. Chào Con.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Feng Ni. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. All right. You know what I want you to do, Feng Ni?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I've got one more of these for everyone to do, so you don't need to spend too much time on this. And remember, in the exam, of course, you only have 20 minutes to write the entire essay. So you should be able to do this part easily in less than 10 minutes. So you should have finished your paraphrase by now. This paraphrase is not hard. Not hard.
Yes.
Okay, Nokha, that's pretty good. Just one main mistake, Nokha. What is it? You've made one main mistake. Can you see what it is, Nokha?
The men and women.
Correct. Okay, remember, males and females is plural.
Yes.
Okay, good, Nokha. That's better. Okay, keep going. Phung Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Phung Ni. Instead of saying activities, what could you say? What is the synonym for activities for this graph? What are all those things? Those activities, what are they? Yes, they are activities, but what else are they? How else could you describe them?
Sport.
Yes, very good. Okay, so that is the sort of word you need to use in your paraphrase, okay? Instead of just using activities again. Okay, thank you, Phung Ni. Okay, and same for you, Ting.
I'm here.
Okay, Ting. So just looking what you've written, what is a word you can use instead of this, Ting?
Ocean.
Correct. Okay, good. So again, just always thinking, what is another synonym I can use instead of this word? Okay, thank you, Ting. Okay, Viet Ang, that's better. Good, plural. Oh, Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, you're missing one word here. Can you see where the cursor is? What word should go there? Small word, Viet Anh?
N. It,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
correct. Good. To and son. To and son. Oi.
Yes.
Okay, to and son. What word can you use instead of this?
Amount.
Not amount. Amount doesn't go with in this particular graph. Another word beginning with P, to and son.
Proportion.
Correct. Okay, that would be a good synonym to use instead of percentage. Thank you, to and son. Also, to and son, please remember to leave a space between your paragraphs, okay?
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
Can you resend the link? I got locked, so I can enter the link. Can you
Okay.
send the link on
Yeah,
chat?
I'll just send it to you, Bao-Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Bao-Ling, have you got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you.
Okay, Michael. Bao-Ling.
I'm experiencing extreme lag, so
You are experimenting. Michael, you need to go faster. Okay.
yeah, the lag is keep making my typing slower, and I
Oh,
can't even see my words that I type.
okay. All right. So, metropolis, Michael.
Yes.
Okay, is not a good word for this. All right.
Oh,
Okay, not metropolis.
okay.
Okay. Yes, metropolis is a synonym for city. Okay, so that is correct. But for the purpose of this, okay, you just want to remember to keep it simple.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and metropolis is a very, very formal word. All right. So yeah. So you are not wrong, Michael, but it is not the sort of word you would use in an essay like this. Okay.
Yes.
Just better to stay with city. Another a better actual synonym. If you want to change city, have you heard of the word urban, Michael? Urban.
Yeah, I did heard of urban.
Okay, so you instead of city, better to say urban area. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking of that.
Yeah, so urban area would be a better synonym than metropolis. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay, Ming Nok. What you have written here, okay, is probably a little bit informal. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, more likely to be into cycling. The English is correct, Ming Nok. Okay, but it is a little bit informal for an essay, for a test. All right. A better way of saying that, it can be clearly seen the most popular sport. Just be careful of your prepositions. Not two males. Do you know what it should be, Ming Nok? Not two, but
Or maybe with, I'm not sure.
four. Four. Okay, 4.
Yes.
4 males in football, while women were more likely to be. You need a word like this.
Oh, yes.
Okay, it's like
Yes,
just a
yes.
bit more formal. Okay, Mignot?
Yes, okay.
Okay,
got
good.
it, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ling, you are doing well. Okay, this is good, Feng Ling. That is a good adjective to know. Very good. Bao Lan.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Lan. Again, just this. Okay. Is a little too complicated. Okay. So instead of saying in the age of, what is one word you could use here, Bao Lan?
It has groups.
Better just always to keep it simple, Bao Lan, okay? So you
Yes.
just watch this.
Yes.
See what I've done? Okay, so again, better just to use the simple words. I don't want to contradict myself. Yes, I do want you to use synonyms, but not for every word. Okay, because again, you won't have time if this was a test. So you just change the main words. Does that make sense, Bao Lan?
Yes.
You don't have time to look at every single word and think, what is a synonym for this word? What is the synonym for that word? Otherwise, you spend 20 minutes just looking for synonyms. Okay, so you just look at the main words. So like illustration, diagram, demonstrates, shows, okay, proportion, percentage, okay? Those are the main words. So you just look at changing those. Other words such as aged doesn't matter too much.
Yes, okay.
Okay, good, Bao Lan. Oh, and Bao Lan, just while I have you, Bao Lan,
Yes.
okay, again, the small point, this one here, it doesn't say they are competitive, okay? So just be a little bit careful, okay? It just talks about sport, all right? It doesn't say they are competitive sports. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Bao Lan?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, again, just be careful about drawing. You are making a conclusion which is not written in the graph. Yes, they might be competitive sports, but it doesn't say so. So you don't need to put something like this in, okay? So just sports is fine. Sports is fine. Thank you, Bao Lan. Bao Ling.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, your paraphrase is almost perfect, Bao Ling. Just this word here. Can you see what I've highlighted?
Yes.
need a slightly different form of this word. Do you know what it is?
I think sporty.
It is this, darling.
Yes.
Okay, you're almost 100% Baoling. Now it is 100%.
Yes.
So you talk about sporting activities, okay, not sport activities. In
Yes.
English, you would say sporting activities. Thank you, Baoling. Okay, Feng Ni, you can stop. Feng Ni. Okay, it was just the paraphrase and the overview. Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ni, that is almost correct. Feng Ni, just this word here.
Yes.
You don't need it. Okay, remember articles you only usually use with nouns, all right? Okay, more interest is not a noun, okay?
At first I write it the most, so I changed to more and
Oh, okay.
delete the.
Yeah, in that case, I know it's a little bit confusing. I know, Feng Ni, all right? But when you change it, you don't need, then you can take out the that in this case, all right? That's fine, Feng Ni. You can stop, all right? All right, I'm just going to quickly look at everyone's overview now before we go to the next exercise. Nok ha.
Yes.
Okay, what word have you missed out here? Nok ha.
Can be seen.
Okay, it can be clearly seen. Okay. All right.
Be clearly seen.
Yeah. Mammals and football, basketball. Okay, just be careful of your spelling. Okay, Nok ha. This word here, hockey.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I wrote it too fast.
That's okay. That's okay, Nok ha. I know, small mistake, but just be careful. Okay. All right. And just here to make the English correct, Nok ha.
Yes.
Can you see? Yeah. Can you see what can you see what I'm changing? Okay. Has to make the English correct for this sentence, have to put it like this, like that. At a. And not participation, has to be the verb. Okay, Nok ha?
Okay.
Okay, and you don't need the apostrophe there. All right, good. This is good word, Nok ha. Okay, it needs to be plural. Remember, talking about males and females, so genders. So Nok ha, just be careful you are writing complete sentences. Okay. Okay, Feng Ni, you are fine. Ting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
again, okay, Ting, remember, be careful of your plurals. Okay, you've got popular activity for male. What should this word here be? Ting?
Males.
Correct. Okay, and same for female. All right.
Okay.
Okay, the rest of it is fine. So again, just be careful of your plurals. Wir and.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, same thing. Remember, this needs to be plural. Remember, because we're talking about men and women, so it has to be male.
Yeah.
All right, to and son. To and son, oi.
Yes.
Okay, to and son. Just looking at your overview, you have this correct, to and son. You have the sentence correct. But you have to do the same thing for the rest of the sentence. Okay, for this part.
Okay.
Okay, so what word is missing here, to and son?
For.
Sorry, is to and son, what word?
For.
Yes. Okay, and what word is missing here? Can you tell me?
Don't know.
This. Most
Okay.
popular sport for males is football. Why for females it is cycling. Okay. All right, the rest is fine. Okay, Michael Balming.
Yup.
Okay. Again, good try, Michael, but again, not quite correct. Okay, genre.
Oh,
All right, you don't use the word genre when you are describing sports, not for sports.
yeah.
Okay, so you'd say something like types, for example.
Yes.
5 types of physical activity, but not genre is not an adjective of describing sports. Okay, it just isn't. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and again here you take this out, Michael. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes. Both genders.
Correct. Oops. And you wouldn't say least participating sports. That doesn't make sense. You would say least. Word begins with F.
Favor.
Correct. Okay.
Okay.
So remember, Mark, just keep it simple. Okay, just go with the simple adjectives, and you will be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Meng Nok. Meng Nok.
Yes.
Very good, Meng Nok. Overview is good. Okay.
Yes.
No mistakes. Very good. Fung Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Fung Ling. Excellent overview, Fung Ling. Okay. Great.
Yes.
No mistakes, Fung Ling. Very good. No mistakes. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Okay, Bao Lang. Very good try. Just a little bit complicated. Okay. Doesn't need to be so complicated. First sentence is fine. Bao Lang. I'm just looking at this sentence here. All right.
Yes.
Okay. You can just make it a bit. You can make it a bit more simple and still get a good mark. Okay. Doesn't need to be. Having this in here makes it not quite correct.
Yeah, I understood.
I know what you were trying to say, Bao Lang. Okay. But you have made it more complicated than it needs to be. Okay. I will just quickly show you. Okay, Bao Lang.
Yes. .
I have to change this. Okay, can you see what I've done, Bao Lang?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, does that make sense now to you, Bao Lang?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, good. You can see I'm using mostly simple words, okay, but they are all correct. Okay, and that's what you were trying to do. Bao Ling,
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can, Bao Ling, just reading your word. Okay. Just this again, Bao Ling, very good. Just this word here, okay,
Yes.
is not quite correct as a linking word. All right. You don't need it at all.
Yes.
I can take that out altogether and just make hockey the start of the sentence. All right. So you don't need to say besides there at all. Okay.
Yes.
Just two separate sentences like that is absolutely fine. The rest of it is good, Bao Ling. Good.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for that. So, next exercise. Does anyone, by the way, before I finish that, does anyone have any questions about my corrections for that? So again, just to summarize, remember for the overview, and the reason I'm concentrating on the overview is it because it's the most important part of this essay. If you get the overview correct, okay, it helps you get a good score. If you don't get the overview correct, very hard to get a good score. And the overview, remember, is just the 2 or 3 main features of something. Biggest, smallest, most popular, least popular, anything like that. Okay, next one. This, as you can see, is, what would we call this? I guess it's kind of a map in a way. It's not a process, okay? It's not a bar chart or a table. It's really a map. Okay. Fung Ni.
Yes.
Can you please read both sentences?
The picture below shows the difference in the layout of the conference center in 2010 and 2025.
Correct. Keep going.
Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main feature and make comparisons where relevant.
Good. Okay. Just these words here, Fung Ni. This one here, comparisons. Can you say that, please?
Comparisons.
Good. Comparisons. And this one here, relevant. Relevant.
Good.
Relevant. Comparisons and relevant. Good reading, Fung Ni. Okay. So what we're looking at for this is obviously we are comparing the changes, okay, between 2025 and 2010. What has changed? That is going to be what your overview paragraph is going to be about. So just very quickly looking at the main changes. Ting.
Yep.
Okay, Ting. So looking at the layout in 2010 and the layout in 2025, what is one change you can see?
The garden.
The garden. Okay, what's happened to the garden?
The garden is removed.
Okay, and what has taken its place?
Displayed by the car park.
Correct. Ming Nok. Ming Nok, can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Okay, Ming Nok, what is another change? Okay, Ting has just talked about the garden. What's something else?
Oh, the hall is being inch large.
The hall has been enlarged. Did you say?
Yes, it's been bigger, you know.
That's not quite correct, Ming Nok. Okay, I'm looking at here the hall. Hall looks the same to me.
Oh, I think it's kind of bigger.
Oh, a little bit bigger. Okay.
Yes.
But is that a main feature? I don't think so, Ringnock. Okay. I don't think so.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, it is. Sorry, you are correct. It is a little bit bigger, but that's not a main feature. What is a main feature, Ringnock, we're looking at here?
I think the car park is, it changes location and
Okay.
it had been smaller.
Okay, car park has changed location, is smaller. Okay, that's fine. Still not the main one, Ringnock. Okay, but that is fine. You found one. Lang.
Yes.
Lang, okay. What is the main change?
I think is the garden was turned, like was built some.
Okay, that's not the main one. Sorry, Lang. Ting has already told me that. Ling.
Yes.
What is the main change to this? The main change.
I think that they add the resident hall.
Yes. What has happened to the residence hall?
Oh, like they minimize the car park and then up a resident hall.
Even more simple than that, Darling. What has happened to the residence hall? It has what? It has
20 rooms.
yeah,
And
that's right. Okay. So that is right. So there has been a residence hall. Everyone, this is the main change. Okay. All right. So it still has, so the changes that some of you have pointed out, okay, between 2010, 2025. Yes, the garden has changed, but it still has a garden. Okay. Car park has changed, but it still has a car park. Hall has changed a little bit, but still has a hall. Okay, so they are changes, they are not the main change. The main change, everyone, is this. Okay, residence hall, 20 rooms. Never had that before. Okay, so they built a 20-room residence hall. Okay, what is the second main change? Second main change. Bao Ming.
The second main change,
Yes, the second main change.
the
Okay, so
right side of the garden has been removed and replaced by the car park.
still not the main change. Remember, I'm looking at the biggest change here. Okay, so like I said before, yes, the gardens and car parks have changed, but they are still there. Okay, they are not the main changes. Okay, okay, Tu and Son. I'll ask someone else. Tu and Son, the other main change. First main change, remember everyone, I've just shown you. Okay, they now have a residence hall. Residence hall is where you can stay, 20 rooms. Okay, never had that before. Tu and Son, what is the second main change?
The car park moved into the corner.
No, still got a car. Yes, that is a change, but not a main change. Not a main change, Tu and Son. Fung Ling,
Yes.
what is the second main change?
The I think it's a change of the locations of the rooms. I think it's,
What about them? Getting closer. Knock hard.
Yes.
Okay, second main change, please, knock hard. We're getting closer. Second main change.
It have more rooms such as meeting, games, and music room.
Okay, good. We're getting closer, everyone. Good. Fung Ni.
Yes.
Can you please explain a little bit more about that? Okay, what Nok Ha just said.
Um,
Can you please just give me a little more detail? She's talking about rooms. Any idea, Fung Ni?
No.
Okay, everyone. I'm glad we're doing this because I think this is quite easy, but some of you don't seem to agree. So let me summarize it for you. The main changes between 2010, 2025, number one is they have made a residence hall. Okay, didn't have one before. Change number two, which Pung Ling and Nok Ha got the idea about, is they have made a lot more specialist meeting rooms. Okay, for example, here they have a game room, a music room, an IT center. Okay, didn't have any of those before. The other changes some of you noticed, okay, yes, the car park and the garden have changed and the hall, but they are still there. Okay, and they haven't changed that much. All right, garden is still here. Okay, car park has moved to one side. Hall is a little bit bigger. So yes, they are changes, but not the main changes. Remember, for the overview, you are always looking for the big change. So in something like this, which is a map, even though it's not showing how to go anywhere, it still comes under the category of map. Okay, the main changes are, number one, has a residence hall of 20 rooms, which it doesn't have in 2010. And the second main change is it now has all these, I would call them specialist meeting rooms, game room, music room, IT center, which it didn't have before. Bao Lang, does this make sense to you now?
Yes.
Okay, about the main changes. So again, when you are looking at the overview, you are looking at the main thing. So again, what I want you all to do now I've shown you what to do, can you please again write a paraphrase for me? Okay, and an overview. Paraphrase and overview. Paraphrase, you know how to do by now. Overview, 2 or 3 sentences about the main changes. Whenever you see a map like this, okay, you're always looking for the main changes for your overview. Things like the car park and the garden, they are details. So always with a map, and maps will usually compare one year with another year, you are always looking for the biggest changes, things that are new or things that have disappeared completely. Are there any questions? So please, everyone, do the same thing you did before. Paraphrase and the overview. Bao Lang,
Yes.
Bao Lang, just while I think of it, remember, so I said to you, that question you sent me, remember the question you sent me this week?
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So the reason I think that wasn't a real IELTS question, okay, is just the structure of it. The structure of the question, I have read a lot of IELTS questions, okay, and that one wasn't quite correct. I think online, a lot of people make up questions to test themselves, which is okay, but really you want to test yourself on a real question.
Yes, I got it, but actually that's topic I just pick up on like a IR group on
Sure,
Facebook.
sure. I understand that, Baolang. I understand completely. And there is a lot of that online, okay? A lot of people are making up questions just to practice, okay? And
Yes, I
I
got it.
mean, and that's not bad. I know why they are doing it, but it is still best to practice. So I will send you always real questions, okay? It's best that you practice on a real question, all right?
I done your prompts you given me.
Already.
Yes.
Wow, very, very good, Baolang. Okay, so I will have a look at that next week, okay?
Yes, okay.
So no rush. But yeah, so don't worry about trying to find questions. If you want a question, Baolang, just ask me. Okay?
Yes, I got it.
And I will send you a question. But like I say, it's best that you practice on real questions because there are a lot of fake questions online. And I know they are doing that because they want to practice, but it's best to practice using a real question. Okay, thank you, Baolang. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, Viet Ang, thank you again for sending me those 2 samples, Viet Ang.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, they are two very useful samples. Now, did my reply to you make sense, Viet Ang?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, good. Okay. Knock ha.
Yes.
Okay, knock ha. This is one situation where actually overall is not a good way to begin this overview. Okay.
So I should change it to the
It
other
can,
one.
yes, you should change it to it can be clearly seen. That, okay? Overall, yeah, it can be clearly seen for a map is actually a better way than overall, okay? Because the differences can be clearly seen. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Overall is very good when you are trying to summarize something. With a map and a diagram, you are usually not trying to summarize something. You are trying to highlight the differences. Does this make sense, Nakha?
Yes.
So for a map, especially, it's pretty much always better to use it can be clearly seen. Okay, not overall.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Nakha. Also, Nakha.
Yes.
Becoming more spacious. Just be careful about that. You could say it's becoming more spacious if it was getting bigger, I guess. But the conference center itself still looks to me the same size. Okay. So
I just like look at the resident hall, just about the hall, not the art centers. So
yes, it's more spacious means usually it has, yeah, it just means has more space inside. Whereas actually it is still the same size. I know what you are trying to say, Mokha. Okay, but in this case, it's it's not quite true. Okay, you could say it's got more residential spaces, but overall it hasn't become more spacious. Okay, because it is still the same size. Does that make sense, Nakha?
Yes.
Okay. I know I'm just being a little bit careful with that, because when you talk about something being more spacious, you usually talk about it being bigger. In this case, it is not bigger. Okay. And that's all, Nakha. Thank you. Phung Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Phung Ni, just first of all, looking at your paraphrase, not of Phung Ni, a different preposition. Do you know what it is?
No.
This one. Okay, you talk about changes to something. Okay, not I can't think, you never talk about changes of something. Okay, Phung Ni?
Yes.
You always talk about changes to something. Changes to Hanoi, changes to your house, okay? Changes to your timetable. Never talk about changes of. The collocation is always changes to. Okay, again, Phung Ni, looking at your overview, okay, I would leave the car park is not important. All right, so I would leave that out altogether, okay?
Yes.
Okay, car park, you can use that in your detail paragraph. But like I was saying before, it's not the most interesting thing or important thing where the car park is. The center will have more, what sort of rooms? Okay, you're talking about meetings, games, music, IT. What is one adjective that can describe this? Can you think of one? Begins with A. A. AC for me. Whoops, wrong place.
I have no idea.
I think you do, Phung Ni. Can you see what I've typed, Phung Ni?
Activities?
Yes. Correct. See, you did have an idea. This. Does that make sense for me?
Yes.
Okay, more activity rooms. Okay, meetings, music, IT, sports, whatever. They are all activities. Activities. So they are activity rooms.
Yes.
Okay, the rest of that is fine. So I would just take out the car park. Okay. All right, Bao Ming.
Hello.
Okay, the picture below illustrates conventions, interchanges, and the layout to 10 enter. Okay, this should be not that. Okay,
Okay.
a residence hall. And again, should be not resident hall, does need to be residence hall, okay?
Okay, I forgot to.
Yeah. It was added to the main garden after. Okay, that's fine, Michael.
Thank you.
The rest of it is fine. Ming Nok.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Ming Nok. Okay, good use of this word, Ming Nok. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, the only word I would change is this. Instead of using in, I'd use a word beginning with B. B.
Oh, yes, I think about between before, but I think
Correct.
it's not suitable because
Yeah,
there's a picture of 20 and 10 and 20 and 25, so we can say it between, so I still
Yeah.
chose in. Yeah.
Okay, I understand, Ming Nok, but you can use between. Okay.
Yes.
You can, between is suitable, all right, because it doesn't say exactly when it changed, all right. It just shows a picture of it in 2010 and then one in 2025. So it could have changed any time between those years, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so between is more suitable, all right? Aha. And in English essays, Ming Nok, don't use this, okay?
Yes.
All right, never use that. They don't use that in English, or not in this, not in an essay anyway. Not in an essay.
Yes.
You can use it in some situations, but not here. Okay, need to have car park is a noun. Okay, so must have an article. Okay, Ming Nok.
Yes.
The whole is bad. Okay, the rest of it is fine, Ming Nok. Good. Ming Nok, your vocabulary is very good.
Yes, thank you.
And you are using it correctly. Good. So what you'll notice, what I'm correcting, Ming Nok, is just small things with you, just small things, which is good. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, still discourse is not quite correct. Okay. Still better just to use conference or convention. Okay. Conference or convention. Does that make sense? Viet Ang?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah. Conference and convention are synonyms, not discourse. Do you know this word, Viet Ang?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, good. Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Bao Ling. You've got here will take place. You can't use that phrase, okay, when you are talking about rooms being added, okay?
Yes.
Can't use take place. This is fine, okay, will be added is correct, okay, that is fine, but you can't use will take place. Rooms don't take place, okay, and an event takes place, or sports take place. The Olympic Games take place, but not rooms, okay? What is an adjective we can use with rooms, darling? Begins with B. Begins with B.
The
Will be what? Will be when you make a room. What do you do, darling? You beginning with B.
I can't think of that. Will be built.
Yes, yes, will be built. Okay, not take place. Okay,
Yes.
built. You build a room. All right, that's fine, darling. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Okay, taken place to what, Bao Lang? You have to put that in. Okay.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Okay. Bao Lang.
Yes.
Dramatic. Good try, Bao Lang. Very good try. Is not quite what you would use with building. Okay. I would use a word like this. Drama is something that is emotional, Bao Lang. Okay. Usually
Yes,
used
okay.
something to do with emotional. You can use it with buildings, okay, but have to be careful. A word, you generally use a word like this. What word am I going to type, Bao Lang?
Major.
Yes, major, okay, much safer, okay, and more accurate, okay. Just means a big change, a major change.
Yes, okay.
Okay. And like I say, normally if you talk about dramatic change, you are talking about, yeah, usually something to do not with buildings, okay. You can have a dramatic change to your life, okay. You can have a dramatic change to the share market, to the state of a country, okay, but not usually with buildings, not usually. Just safer to go with something like major.
Yes, I understood.
Okay, but the rest of it, Bao Lang, is good. Okay, you have the right idea. Good. Tu and Son.
Yes.
Okay. Your paraphrase is fine, Tu and Son. Here's a very just okay. Need this word in here, Tu and Son. Okay.
Okay.
Including a residence hall. Okay. 2025 is future. All right. So we can't use was. Okay, Tu and Son.
Yes.
So I'd have to say something like this. Okay. The rest of that is fine, Tu and Son. Ting.
I'm here.
Okay, Ting. All right, your paraphrase is fine. Okay, and thus this should be okay, Ting, not that.
Um,
Residence hall for 20 rows. Okay, that's fine, Ting. All right, is there anyone who I haven't checked? Don't think so. Okay, everyone, you can stop writing on this. Got 20 minutes to go. I think actually for the last part of the lesson now, I will focus, give you a change from writing, go back, focus on some conversation. But just to summarize, everyone, when you are looking at especially an overview for a map, and this, like I say, is a map, okay, you are always concentrating on the main changes for your overview. The other changes would be in your detail paragraphs. So like I say, the main changes for this, you are looking at what has been added or what has been taken away. In this case, the main changes are things that have been added. Okay, a residence hall of 20 rooms and activities rooms. Okay, there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 activities rooms have been added. Okay, so they are the main differences. Things like the garden, car parks, okay, yes, they've changed, but not much. Okay, they are just slightly different size, maybe slightly different location, but they still have them. The main changes whenever you see a map are things that have been added or things that have disappeared. In this case, nothing has disappeared from this particular map. Things have just been added. But other maps you will see, things will disappear. So whenever you see a map in the overview, you want to talk about things that have been added or things that have been removed. And just going back up to this one, bar graph or any sort of graph or chart, okay, you are looking for what is the biggest or the most, what is the smallest and the least. You can see straight away this graph is about males, females, and sports. So straight away you just look at, well, what sport is the most popular? What sport is the least popular? What sport do males participate in the most? What sport do females participate in the most? What sport do males participate in the least? What sport do females participate in the least? Again, very simple, these overviews. Again, you are just looking for the biggest or least things all the time. Are there any questions about any of that? Okay, for the 15 minutes or so we've got left, we're going to focus on speaking. Just want to make sure no one else has joined us while the lesson has been going on. No. Okay. Ming Nok.
Yes.
Okay, Ming Nok, did we do this one last week? Can you remember? Things you do every day.
I think no.
You think no? Okay. Are you familiar, for example, this word here, Ming Nok, routine? Routine.
Yes, I know it.
You know the word routine? Okay, good. For those of you who don't, this is a word worth adding to your vocabulary. Your daily routine. Routine just means things that you do every day or most days. For example, your daily routine might include going to school at 8 a.m., having lunch at midday, okay? Finish school at 5 a.m., go to play basketball at 6 p.m., have dinner with your family at 8 p.m., go to bed at 11 p.m. after maybe you have watched some movie or chatted to your friends online. That is your routine, things that you do usually every day. Again, so a word like routine, very useful to use when you are answering questions like this. A word like this, typical. Typical means things that you usually do. My typical activities every day include eating breakfast, going to school, meeting with my friends after school. They are my typical activities, things that I do most days. Okay. Engaging in communication. Michael.
Yes.
Okay, engaging in your communication. No one would ever say this, Michael,
Yeah.
okay, in English. Okay, not even you would say this, okay? Instead of engaging in communication, what is one word you would say instead of this? One word.
Communicating.
No, begins with T.
Talking.
Yes. Okay. Talking. Okay. You don't engage in no one talks like this. You don't engage in communication with your mother, do you?
Yeah, it seems like AI.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay. You talk to your mother. You don't engage in communication with her. This is the trouble, by the way, everyone, with AI. Okay. AI will give you an answer like this, which is not right. Okay, you talk to your friends, you don't engage in communication with them. Okay, just in case you are confused, yes, you do engage in communication, but you would never say this. This is way too formal. You would just say, I talk to my friends. I don't engage in communication. Engaging in communication is what talking is, but of course you would just use the word talking. Okay, same with this one. Pursue hobbies or relaxation. Okay, no one talks about pursuing hobbies or relaxation. You do hobbies. Okay, hobbies or relaxation. You might do, I don't know, you might do basketball, you might do yoga, you might do swimming, you might do coffee. You don't pursue them. Again, very formal. All right. But some of these words are useful. All right. Like routine is a useful word to know. Typical is a useful word to know. These are the sort of words that will give you extra marks in speaking tests. Okay. Because they are common English words, but they are also slightly formal. Okay. And if you know them, you will get extra marks for these. All right. Leisure activities is a useful phrase for talking about things like basketball, watching movies, okay, meeting my friends. They are all leisure activities. Okay, so that is a useful term. What other ones are useful that I can show you just out of these? I think we did talk about these ones last week, I remember. Relax and unwind is a useful collocation. Useful to use both those words, relax and unwind. At weekends, I like to relax and unwind. Okay, helps you sound more fluent if you use both those words. Okay, you can use either one by itself is fine. At weekends, I relax. But to use the collocation actually makes you sound more fluent. At weekends, I relax and unwind. Okay, this one here, again, makes me laugh because, again, it sounds like it's created by AI. We create lasting memories with our friends. Okay, you don't do that, not really. Okay, yes, you do, but that's not how you talk about it. I make sure to allocate some time for my family. From me.
Yes.
I make sure I allocate some time with my family. Can you please paraphrase that for me to how a normal person would speak?
Like, make sure that I have spent time with the family.
Correct. Thank you for me. Excellent. Okay.
Phương Nhi giỏi thế, đúng rồi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I say again, so again, this looks like an AI thing. No one talks about, I make sure I allocate some time with my family. You spend time with your family. Very good for me. Okay, so again, this is something you must be careful with when you use AI to give you answers. It will do things like this. Okay, much more formal. And while it is correct, okay, no one actually talks like that. Okay.
Okay, moment please teacher.
Yeah.
Cái này là cái phần mà cái bộ mà bọn Việt Nam mình nó sản xuất ra rất là nhiều. Nó kiểu thế, xong là bác cũng gửi cho thầy bảo là bây giờ có bọn ở nhà mình là chúng nó đang ở các cái trung tâm, hoặc là các bạn đang ấy rất là sử dụng rất là nhiều những thứ này để cho thầy kiểm tra và thầy sắp xếp cho các bạn thế. Cho nên là khi mình sử dụng những cái tài liệu mà chả như là ở trên mạng á thì mình cũng phải cẩn thận, xong bởi vì nó sẽ không tự nhiên á. Ví dụ những cái từ ngữ của nó giống như kiểu như là, một là không phải người bản ngữ nói, hay là cho vào các cái loại máy, hoặc là cho vào Google, hoặc là cho vào AI để người ta sửa để người ta đưa ra những cái kiểu gọi là cái gợi ý cho mình nói thế nọ, hay là gợi ý cho mình viết thế kia. Chứ các bạn cứ chủ động viết, hoặc là xong rồi là chủ động nói thế nào để thầy sẽ sửa cho mình nữa. Okay, thank you teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay, everyone, we're going to do this before we finish the lesson for today. Phung Ni, we're going to start with you. Phung Ni.
Yes.
Okay, can you answer this question for me, please? Is there anything you do every day?
I think my daily routines is the same with everyone. Like I wake up in the morning, eat breakfast, eat lunch, and eat dinner.
Okay, good. Nok Ha.
Yeah.
Is there anything you do every day, Nok Ha?
My typical activity every day, just like the same as my friend. I eat meals, studying, and sometimes I spend my time with my family and go out with my friends.
Okay, very good answer, Nok Ha. Perfect length. Okay, Nok Ha, very good. That is the perfect length for a part one answer. Okay, just 2 or 3, okay, simple sentences. Phung Ling. Phung Ling, oi. Okay, I'll come back to her. Tuan Song.
Yes.
Is there anything you do every day, Tuan Song?
My daily routine is wake up in the morning, go to school, and in the afternoon I went home and may have some extra class someday.
Okay, good. In the afternoon I go home. Okay, Tuan Song?
Okay.
Okay, because you are talking about either present tense or future tense in this case, not what you did in the past. Okay, in the afternoon I go home. And everyone, just be careful of this word, daily, right? Rhymes with day. Okay, so it's not daily, it's daily. Okay, Phung Ling, are you back yet? Ming. Oh, Phung Ling, are you back?
No, not yet.
Not yet, okay. Bao Ming. Michael.
Yes.
Is there anything that you do every day, Michael?
Well, my daily routine involves my exercises in the morning. I usually do cardio, and then I went home and had breakfast.
Great. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Is there everything you do every day, Bao Ling?
My daily routine might involve the same activity as I do every day, such as brushing my teeth and taking a bath and eating.
Okay, very good, Bao Ling. Great. Bao Lan.
Yes.
Is there anything you do every day?
My daily routine started with waking up, then I go to school and do all my assignments.
Great. Okay. Probably need to be maybe one more sentence, Bao Lan. Okay, like for example.
Yes.
Okay, I do my assignments. Like, for example, on Mondays, I do physics. On Tuesdays, I do chemistry. On Wednesdays, I do maths. Something like that, okay?
Yes.
Okay, just to give just one more sentence, just to make your answer slightly longer. Viet An,
Yeah, teacher.
is there anything you do every day, Viet An?
My daily routine might involve typical activities like starting the day with a breakfast and play football, hanging out with friends. Yes.
Okay, good. That's fine, Viet An. Good. Okay. Minh Ngoc,
Yes.
is there anything you do every day, Minh Ngoc?
Well, my daily routine might start with drink a full cup of water before like physically active, and I maybe try to train my brain by doing some homeworks or maybe some crossword.
Okay,
yes.
good. Yeah, no, that's fine, Minh Ngoc.
Yes.
Just one small thing. Homework doesn't need an S on the end. Okay.
Yes.
Homework can be plural or singular. Okay, good. Ting.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything you do every day, Ting?
My daily routine start with wake up, going to school, wake up, eat breakfast, going to school, and go home.
Okay, and again, you need to probably make that a little bit longer, Ting. Okay, so give me an example of something you do.
I think it's only that.
You know, like you said, I wake up, eat breakfast, go to school, come home. All right. For example, what do you have for breakfast, Ting?
I think some bread.
Okay, so you can say that. You know, my daily routine involves I get up, I eat breakfast. Usually, I eat bread for breakfast. Okay, then I go to school, and after school, I come home about 6 o'clock. All right, that makes it just a little bit longer. Okay, Ting?
Okay.
Okay, good. Feng Ling, are you back yet? No, disappeared. Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, one more of these. We've got time for one more before the end of the lesson. We are doing question 4, everyone. All right. Question 4. Okay. You can look at these if you want. Okay. But you don't have to. So remember, I used before words like relax and unwind. You can talk about leisure activities. Okay, you can talk about spending time with friends and family, watching movies. This phrase here in English just means going out, go on outing,
Yes.
go on outing. An outing can be anything that you go out to, such as going to a cafe, going to a movie, going to a picnic, going to a concert, anything is an outing. Feng Ni, what do you usually do at weekends?
I would like to watch movie at home, and when I have a lot of free time, I prefer going out with my friend. This help me feel relaxed and bring happiness to me.
Okay, good. Very good answer. Nok Ha,
Yes.
what do you usually do at the weekends?
On my day offs, I usually just laze at home and play with my computers or my phone. Sometimes I go out with my friends to relax, and I also spend time with my family and my brothers.
Great. Very good answer. Tuan Song. Tuan Song. Oi.
Okay,
Bao,
please keep them,
Bao,
please.
yeah. Bao Ming.
Yep, I'm here.
Sau
What
này
do
thầy
you,
dạy quá giờ
yeah.
nhiều.
What do you usually do at the weekends, Michael?
I usually go cycling with my family in the weekends. Sometimes I also go out and play with my friends, but mostly I stay at home to study.
Okay. Darling,
Yes.
what do you usually do at the weekends, darling?
On weekends, I usually take my time to relax and unwind. I spend my time for my hobby or hang out with my friends.
Okay, so relax and unwind. Can you say unwind, please, darling?
Yes, unwind.
Okay, good. Not unwind. Unwind. Pronounced unwind. And I do my hobbies. Usually best to say plural. Okay,
Yes.
thank you, darling. Balan,
Yes.
what do you usually do at the weekends?
Actually, I usually spend my weekend with my parents and my older brother to do some activities like cooking or just go to some restaurant on my local, or sometimes I hang out with my friends to relax and release stress after my really intense schedule.
Okay, very good answer, Balan. Great. Viet Ang.
Oh,
Viet Ang. Oi.
he's not here anymore. Okay, please.
Okay. Minh Ngoc.
We can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, Minh Ngoc, what do you usually do at the weekends?
Well, at the weekends, I usually call it a day off. Can I start again?
Of course.
Yes.
What do you usually do at the weekends, Minh Ngoc?
Yes, at the weekend, I usually call a day off, like as a relaxed time for my whole weekdays. I usually hanging out with my friends, or maybe just stay at home and play with my brothers.
Okay, good. And finally, Ting.
Yes.
What do you usually do at the weekends, Ting?
On the weekend, I usually stay at home playing computer. Sometimes I go out with my friends and watching movie.
Sorry, and watching?
Watching movie.
Okay, good. And just be careful you have to say, I play on the computer. Remember, computer is a noun, needs an article in front of it. Okay, thank you, everyone. Can you please turn your cameras on? So I can see you to say goodbye. Viet Ang, you are there.
Sao thầy gọi không trả lời? Bật mic lên con.
Viet
Nãy cháu
Ang.
bị mất tiếng. Yeah, teacher.
Viet Ang, what do you usually do at the weekends?
At the weekend, normally I stay at home doing homework, studying. When I'm bored, I'm go out and playing football, basketball with my friend.
Okay, good. That's good. All right. Thank you, everyone. So that's the end of the lesson for today. Great to see you all. So next week, we will continue with finishing off that process diagram. But like I say, I want to give you practice at writing the overviews. That's why we concentrated on that today. But next week, we will finish off doing the process diagram, just to give you practice at that for those of you who've got the test coming up in the future. Are there any questions before we finish for today? Okay, everyone. Thank you again.
Teacher.
Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. I look forward to seeing you all again next week.
Okay, goodbye everyone. Thầy dạy quá rồi, nửa tiếng hơn nửa tiếng. Okay, bye bye.